I'm 23 years old, and sometimes I wonder if life was wasted on me.
You both have backgrounds in pretty, let's say, family-friendly stuff. You know, Ciara, you with Nickelodeon, and obviously Tom, you with the MCU. Were you both kind of intentionally looking to find a role that would sort of help perhaps chip away at that image, or at least challenge those kind of perhaps preconceptions of you as actors?
Yeah, I think that my priority as an actor is always going to be working on projects that inspire a sense of passion within me and the people that I'm working with. I want to be telling important stories, whether that be family friendly or something more like Cherry. I wouldn't say it was intentional to try to change any perspective on me as an individual. I just wanted to be making work that I was proud of and excited to be doing, and Cherry very much so was that for me. Now, of course, that being said, it very much so is a step in a different direction from what I'm used to doing, and I hope to be able to continue to be telling stories like this.
I have this noise in my head.
It'll stop. One day it'll go quiet.
How about you, Tom? Were you like, yes, let's burn Spider-Man to the ground with this one?
I mean, yeah, there's a sense that we have a strategy of what we want to try and achieve. You know, I'm always looking for things that push me and challenge me in ways I haven't been before. I wouldn't say I was necessarily searching Hollywood for a drug movie or a movie about a soldier. I was looking just for something that I could sink my teeth into and explore a side to me that I didn't know was inside, you know. But yeah, I don't think there's necessarily a strong strategic decision in making this film. For me, it just felt like the right next step, and making it with Ciara and the Russo brothers was an absolute privilege.
You know, there's the as heavy as the film gets, though, there is some levity. Can you talk about trying to find the light and the darkness there, and especially in terms of, you know, helping to humanize your characters, because it's not just all the struggle of addiction in every scene. You are playing multiple stuff, multiple layers.
I was saying, when you try to find humor, you lose it. And I think in the script that Angela and Jessica wrote, the humor was so apparent and it was so in the writing. Our job as the actors was to just kind of say our lines really in those moments. I never wanted to try and dig out humor that wasn't there, because I think it would have been insensitive to the type of film that we're trying to make. So yeah, as far as the humor goes, I relied heavily on the Russos' decision and direction, and also the writing from Angela and Jessica.
Get on the ground! The one thing about robbing banks is you're mostly robbing women, so the last thing you want to be is rude. Ma'am, it's nothing personal.
But you, Ciara, trying to find those kind of those smaller, lighter moments in midst of all the darkness that you also have to explore in the film.
Right, I mean, just like Tom said, it was all there from the beginning. We started with a really great foundation. But I do think, you know, this movie does an incredible job of balancing those conflicting tones and understanding that, you know, allowing yourself to laugh in the face of darkness really is an important survival technique so that you can keep moving forward. And I think you see a lot of that in this movie, and how important it is to find those silver linings and those brighter moments, pardon me, to keep yourself afloat.